Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is T and this is PNT TV Reacts. As promised, this is the continuation of the Gentleman Jack series. If you haven't seen it already, basically I would link the playlist below in the description box. I have already done episodes 1 to 4. It was very difficult getting those episodes up because YouTube continuously kept blocking every reaction. So I had to eventually, I think this show was the first show that I ever split the reaction from part 1 to part 2. And I felt it was only because of maybe HBO or whatever. But now I have actually learned the trick and I consistently break up the reactions in a part 1 and a part 2, of which I'm doing today. And as explained, because of YouTube's increasingly harsh methods or algorithm that keeps blocking everyone, keeps demonetizing everything. This is merely a highlight of my reaction. If you want to get the early and full uncut reaction, you can do so by switching over to my Patreon account. Literally, full reactions you get at $5 and early reactions at $3. It is not an obligation. You can stay here and enjoy my videos for free, okay? But for now, this is episode 5, and the name of the episode is Let's Have Another Look at Your Past Perfect. Just to catch up, the last episode, which is episode 4, which is actually my best reaction episode ever. Thank you very much. It was a very important episode, I would think, because Anne eventually revealed her darkest and deepest secret. And yeah, that's it for now. Okay, so let's jump in because I don't want to waste another moment. I am trying something new. Yes, talking less. For the details of how, where, when, and what to do, if you want to find me on different platforms, you can look in the description box below. There is Twitch that I stream every Wednesday and Saturdays, the retro movies on Saturdays, the queer female movies on Wednesdays, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern every week. And of course, I've already told you about Patreon. And if you want to communicate, chat, talk about yourself, ask me stuff, you can do so through my Discord. It's free. And of course, all the links, as I said before, is in the description box below. But until then, let's go, right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I had the same pain here all night. I heard the clock strike 5.
Her mental state comes out like in a physical state for her.
How long have you been here?
I sat with Miss Parkhill at breakfast, during which we had a very polite skirmish about which one of us would come up and see if you were awake.
Polite skirmish. Of course she won. Queen. Oh, I could just watch videos of them kissing all the time, which I do, but you know, that's just my obsession.
I'm wondering if perhaps you shouldn't say anything to Mr. Ainsworth, should he, if he turns up on the doorstep.
Why?
Hell yes.
Well, he will be angry if he thought that I told someone else about what went on.
Angry?
Embarrassed, humiliated.
You did absolutely the right thing to tell me about what went on. And if that makes him angry, embarrassed, or humiliated, bad luck.
You understand it? That's not even the beginning of what she will be doing to him. I hope. Oh, they are so sweet together.
Could I borrow some money? It's just a temporary thing, a temporary loan. I'm going to sing
Money
a
come.
How much?
Oh, okay, right. She was. I forget you. And just like that, you know what I mean? It pays to have a woman with money. You understand? I don't know. I'm a stickler for the intro of shows, and I'm not like, I was really excited to begin this season, the entire series, should I say. But when I saw the intro, man, they had me at the pull-on jacket. I love the intro to this. Oh my God. Ainsworth boy.
To see Miss Walker.
I'll be very honest with you. I did half of this episode already and had to scrap it because it corrupted. So half of the show, like around the 25th minute, I saw it. I have been spoiled on not major points, but some of the points through watching highlights and stuff on YouTube. But I kept away from the series because I knew I had to upload these episodes.
One particularly happy visit.
So thank God it's only 5 to 8 we have to go.
Since the news of your wife's death came, it seems to have hit her very hard. I'm sure she'd be pleased to see you.
No, she wasn't.
Harriet Parkhill.
But I want you to go, please, so you could see. Sorry, and Lister could see you.
Well done, Miss Lister. You persuaded the invalid downstairs.
Excuse shitting me if I can't stand her.
Servants bought it from you.
The invalid. I mean, I know it's her friend and everything, but she's just a...
She says she is too
busy,
ill to receive guests.
It
nice.
has hit her really very hard.
Are you all right? I thought it might comfort us both, a chance to reminisce. Of all people, I thought she might see me. I am so sorry. I barely know you and have been so kind, and here I am, crying like a child.
Dry those fake tears.
Whenever anything happens to me, Miss Walker,
and
you
he's lying
must
through
look
his
after
teeth.
Thomas. Relax. I do wonder now if she meant it, and if it gave her some comfort.
No.
After she was gone.
Perhaps, Mr. Ainsworth, if you were to parcel up the drawing room scrapbook and whatever else you brought with you and sent it to her with a kind note, it would...
Yes, perhaps she does feel the impropriety of a visit so soon, but...
Small steps, Mr. Ainsworth.
Small steps. I agree.
Well, there isn't.
He watched it all like him. I know the busybody in your mind just twirling.
No one else.
Yes.
You wouldn't be intruding at all. Quite the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you know that's not true, but whatever. She don't want to answer that doorbell at all. But how he presumptuous sort of walk in the woman's house?
Thomas Ainsworth is at the door.
She don't want to step beyond
And
what,
he's asking
you
if
know,
he might see you for just a few
and
moments.
wants...
I'm ill. I'm not receiving visitors. Other than these two.
Yeah, she don't want to push her.
He was sent a note to that effect only this
But
morning.
she's very proud that she's standing up for herself. I love it. You could see the inner smile.
Sorry, sir. As you say, she's confirmed she's not receiving guests today.
I did say Ainsworth, Thomas Ainsworth.
I did, sir.
And I love her butler. It's like, sure, get out of the house.
I wonder why he sent you a biographical account of himself. You don't think he intends to propose to you?
No. Jesus.
Would that not be a good thing? Surely. I think I might be better
She can't handle it, you know, because she wants to lash out and she can't. So I think it's the frustration of being silent is what perpetuates, I don't know, whatever mental pressure she's feeling.
I'm glad you didn't say anything to him.
I still intend to, if it becomes necessary.
Do you think it will?
They offer him this position at Lightcliffe Church, and he lacks the wit to turn it down. Yes.
I'll remind him.
Will you stay tonight?
She just wants
I
it.
have to send James over to Shipton with a note for you, Shani, to put my night things into a bag for me.
I'm glad I've told you what I've told you. I feel so humble and depressed in my estimation of myself.
Yes, well, don't. You are blameless.
There are some things I'd like you to get rid of for me.
Things that he sent her? A ring. He sent her a ring? Seriously? He gave her a ring? No, this is how I petty. She take the ring from Ainsworth, but she ain't taking my kill ring. But you know, that's on the by and by.
Rest upon it.
Try to figure out what that means. Rest upon. Isn't that sleep with? You just pushing and button and ready to fly and pounce like a leopard.
For a while now. Without a more formal tie between us, it's just as wrong as any other casual connection.
Oh, but we said that when we settle at Shipton, when we come back from our travels, that would be as good as a marriage, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes, and it will be. But
I don't think she should push her. I mean, she's real delicate, especially with what's going on right now with
would you have any
Ainsworth.
objection to taking the sacrament together and swearing oaths on the Bible? We could give one another a ring each, and then we could wear them always.
Or it's just that they're doing it privately.
In front of people.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Oh, okay, right. So it's just like between them to acknowledge that, all right. Oh,
A private
that is
understanding.
adorable.
But yes, in all other respects, very much like a wedding.
You get fed up.
Frog in my truth. Why? This is a theme throughout the episodes so far.
When I'm with
She
you,
has
I can
no
take on the world.
self-esteem. She doubts herself. She doubts she's worthy of love.
Well then.
That is just too adorable. She sent it back. She sent back the scrapbook. I love it.
Mum, Miss Lister's here. Should I ask her into the drawing room till we finish breakfast?
No, Harry, don't show her into the drawing room. Show her in here.
Mum.
You have company.
Give no chance to escape.
This is the Reverend Thomas Ainsworth.
How do you do, Mr. Ainsworth?
Mr. Ainsworth, whose wife died in the carriage accident last
She
week.
could look at somebody
Was married to
intimidated
Miss
by you.
Walker's
Good.
friend.
You must be heartbroken, Mr. Ainsworth. Came to ask you a favour.
Me?
We had a carriage accident here during the summer, Mr. Ainsworth. A 7-year-old boy lost a leg. His father's one of my tenants. But Mr. Washington, my land steward, one of his girls goes over to read to Henry, and apparently he's a very bright little boy. So I wondered if you'd have him in your day school, Mrs. Precy, so he can learn to read and write and account and thereby try to make something of himself.
Oh,
I'd cover his fees. We must do what we can. They're good people.
You understand? So
imagine we
stay
can
the
sort
hell
something
away.
out.
Who are you talking about?
ask him to come along to the schoolroom at
Tell
8
him,
o'clock
tell
on
him, I
Monday
like what
morning.
she's just-
Tell Mr. Wilkinson to expect him.
She's just filter in these, drop these pieces of information.
I can't prove it on the bench.
Mr. Rawson.
Ding, 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 ding.
Mr. Ainsworth, sorry to have disturbed you.
Oh my God, my girl know how to intimidate somebody, boy. She makes sure I go right up to Mr. Ainsworth. Sorry for disturbing you.
When's your meeting with the church trustees?
This afternoon,
So you're leaving when?
tomorrow morning. But the thing you should understand...
What you need to understand, Mr. Ainsworth,
She just
is
wanted to
even
find out.
if you were offered the position, it would be very unwise of you to accept it.
When I wrote that first letter, I accept somewhat overfamiliar, and I may have been rather too quick off the mark as well. But the thing is,
What's the thing? What's the thing?
opium.
Yes,
Oh,
but we're not just
come
talking about
on,
a
that's
crudely worded
bull
letter,
crap.
are we, Mr. Ainsworth? I hope you would appreciate the propriety and necessity of abstaining from any further communication with her.
The thing...
Otherwise, you will be exposed, Mr. Ainsworth, as an adulterer
Tell him!
and a fornicator.
All right.
You inflicted yourself on
No.
on those, yes,
And she's very vulnerable.
That's no.
with
that-
your wife. In the next room, you repeatedly preyed on her vulnerabilities and insecurities until do not
Because she would
tell me
lick
she
it
was
out.
complicit in it. You preyed on her
And lick it out
insecurities
means
to the
get
point
him
where
down.
she believed she deserved no better.
And?
She wanted it more than I did.
Oh, and wants to floor him.
If you weren't so insignificant, Mr. Ainsworth, I would horsewhip you until you were black and blue.
Oh my God! I love this woman. And will horse whip you until
So
you're
if you
black
expose
and
me,
blue.
you expose her.
And that is the only reason.
And that is the only reason.
What is this? I could write.
I urge you, have neither Miss Walker nor myself ever hearing anything about you in this world ever again. And I trust we have no reason to fear bumping into you in the next.
Just in case we happen to meet in the next life, you'll be a dead dog just the way you are now. And I swear to God, she runs. She doesn't walk. Is she walking again?
Argus.
Oh August, the dog. Oh my God. I've always forgotten August's name.
Mr. Abbott is coming to tea. What time? 4 o'clock. Will you be here?
No. She could have named any time of the day. She wasn't going to be there. You better walk away. Walk away. Oh, yes. I forget about this storyline. Right. Her son, God, what's his name? The Sodans, right? This is Sodans. Thomas. And Thomas killed the father. Ooh, that's not the father belt bottle. Oh, shibs. Now she will put 2 and 2 together and know for a fact. Oh, my word.
I do wonder if you should consider this marriage proposal, though. I'm not... What?
I'm not in the market.
In love with Mr. Ainsworth.
Okay.
Could you not be happy enough with him?
No. I couldn't. I mean,
clergyman.
seriously.
What if I was in love with someone else?
Don't confide in her, you know. Oh my God, don't confide in her. Oh, Jesus Christ. If she can...
Ma, Mrs. Priestley's at the door.
Make it known that you're ill and not receiving visitors and then turn up anyway.
She just so fed up with all of them.
And how's the invalid?
Oh my God, if somebody else calls an invalid again, I'm gonna scream.
I don't know how close you and Miss Walker are.
Oh my God, here's the busybody doing gossiping now. Hope she don't open her mouth and tell her anything, you know.
A relationship that she appears to have become inveigled in. She's certainly been beguiled by someone. And if this, one hesitates to call it a liaison, but if it were to become any more widely known than it is, she'd be jeered at in the streets. Worse, she'd be pilloried. 2 men were hanged in York.
But I'll tell you something just now after this.
But there are reasons why, Miss Parkhill. You would be doing Miss Walker an act of great friendship if you were to encourage her to take up his offer of marriage.
I did. What do you mean about 2 men being hanged?
You've met Miss Lister?
Right.
You no doubt find her fascinating and charming.
Miss Lister?
She has 2 legs.
Yes.
Miss Lister is unnatural.
I know she studied science under Monsieur Cuvier in Paris.
No. No, not that.
A real busybody boy. Ah, is she going to confront him? Because, I mean, come on. I mean, how sad must she be? The man was a beast, all right? He didn't treat his children well. He certainly didn't treat her well, if that, now that's putting it politely. So I don't think she's going to miss him much. But I'm wondering if she's going to confront Thomas.
I found this in Wit Pigs.
Well, that should say everything, because he knew exactly who it come from.
Your father used to say you could get rid of all human body by feeding it to pigs.
Okay, let me stop here. And this is the end of part 1. You can click on part 2 right now, right above my head, or in the description box below. Part 2. Haha!